Hi guys, in today's video what we're going to be doing is a review of this Ryobi inflator deflator auto 2-in-1 tool. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video before I get started. Now guys, the tool we're going to be reviewing this today is the power inflator. Well, this inflates, this deflates and inflates, and you see here, this is the side where you can inflate tires, and you take this out. Let's just zoom in a little. Okay, you take this out. It goes around here, and then you just take this, and you have a decent amount of cord actually for this. Now you have a decent amount of cord for this actually. This is probably like a 5 foot, and after it just goes around in here, and this is for inflated tires. It goes around like this, then it walks in here, and it walks in back. Then it walks in on both sides, and on the car inside, you could put the caps on this thing. You could put the caps. Then after, you got for basketballs. Well, this is for like beach balls, and this is for a smaller hole. And then I love the accessory tray on it, and this is the car inflator side. Now guys, on the front of the tool, the battery goes on the bottom. The max you could put in is a 4 amp. If you put in a 9 or 6, the tool would be like this up in the air. And I recommend a 4 amp so it stays level to the ground. And it's a 1+ inflator, deflator. Now to turn this tool on, you go like this. And you could press mode like this. And that is inflating or deflating, or just inflating tires up. Now to put the PSI to inflate tires, what you do is you press the arrow, and then you could deflate, and then you could put down the PSI, and then if I put this at 5 PSI, I click it, and it goes all by itself, and it stops at 5 PSI, and if I could press and that's what it sounds like. And if I press mode, it switches over to the inflator deflator, and on top of here there's a hole where you take off this hose that goes on top of here. It is like this tool. It's like, while this is a handheld version, the inflator deflator, but this is the single tool. And this is a multiple tool, so yeah, and then there's the air, and here's this, and in there, and in this hole is the deflator hole, right here, where you could deflate stuff from, and this hose will come out, like this, where you like, see? Now the hose is out, and then to inflate, what you do is here, is you just, it's in this, and then you press mode, and you press start. And that's that. And then you just take this and you just take like the one that could turn around. You just take this out. Then the deflator part, this goes in, and this is what it sounds like. And now, what you would use that side for is if you have an inflatable pool, you would use the top of the inflated and the side the deflated, and this is where the air comes in, and it's exactly like the handheld. You just take this off, and this goes back around. And yeah, it's like that, and the battery goes on the bottom, and then this side you press that, and then if you want it press it in for tires, you go to mode like this, and it inflates tires to how much you want it, and there's the bottom of the tool like this. And finally, the model number is for this tool. It's P74 18 volt. This could go up to 150 psi. And yeah, there's a tool high volume inflator. It tells you instructions on the back. That's a nice feature. Be careful, you can't spill your tires.